Hi everyone, welcome back to my Salve channel. And today we're going to be discussing an essential topic which I love to talk about almost all the time. Maybe because I'm a woman, forgive my bias, but I like to talk about hormonal imbalances in women. I live in a community where women sometimes are ostracized for their hormonal imbalances because it expresses itself through weight gain, through infertility, and these are things that has caused some level of ostracizing in the woman's society. And so it's important that we know the causes, we know how to detect them, and most importantly, we know the lifestyle modification and natural herbs that helps to balance the hormones. Now, let us dive in. First, I'd like to talk about the importance of understanding hormones. Hormones play a crucial role in regulating many aspects of a woman's body. Hormones is crucial for health and wellness, for productivity, for metabolism, for moods, for reproductive function. And when you understand the part that hormones play, you are able to take proactive steps to help you manage your hormones and your health generally, and also prevent complications that comes from hormonal imbalances, and then just overall improvement of well-being. It's important to note that several factors can cause hormonal imbalances in women. And number one is your age and your life stages. Your hormones have to go a bit in balance at puberty, your menstruation to start, your hormones have to be imbalanced, but in a balanced way. Pregnancy, postpartum, perimenopause, and then menopause. These are life stages where hormone imbalance happens, at least something different from whatever it is that you know. Another thing that disrupts the balance of the hormones is chronic stress. That disrupts the balance of cortisol and other hormones. Then we have diet, poor nutrition, eating disorders. You're eating too much, you're eating too little, you're not eating enough fatty foods, because fatty foods are precursors to even producing your hormones. So a poor diet is a factor that affects hormone balance. Poor sleep, exposure to toxin, medical conditions like polycystic ovarian syndrome, thyroid disorders, diabetes, medications like hormonal contraceptives, and other medications can actually impact hormone balance. Next, we talk about detecting hormonal imbalances in women. This starts from recognizing the symptoms in your body, and this is where mindfulness comes in. You want to pay attention to how you feel, and then also conducting diagnostic tests. But before you go ahead to the lab, the common symptoms that you want to look out for includes irregular periods or heavy bleeding. In some cases, unexplained weight gain or weight loss can be linked to hormonal imbalances. And then, just like in men and women are like, cases of mood swings, of just being irritable can be an indication that your cortisol level is out of whack. Fatigue, just feeling tired all the time. Hair loss, hair thinning in women, lots of acne or even skin changes in some cases, hyperpigmentation. If you experience any of these symptoms, do well to consult your healthcare provider. They might recommend some of the tests that I'm going to just mention. So I'm going to mention some of the tests that your provider could potentially recommend. Number one is blood tests. Blood tests will help you measure the level of estrogen, the level of progesterone, the thyroid function, your thyroid hormones, and some other key hormones. Your healthcare professionals may recommend a blood test. Another thing that your provider may recommend, just like in men, saliva tests. You can get to assess cortisol level throughout the day, by carrying out some saliva tests, and then urine tests to evaluate hormone metabolites and overall hormone balance. You all know that I like to talk about lifestyle modification. Number one is always diet. A balanced nutrition that includes whole food like fruits, your vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats. Eat your fats. They're good for your hormones. And then whole grains. These are very good for hormone balance. Also, you want to avoid processed foods. Limit the intake of processed foods, limit the intake of sugars, of refined carbohydrates, and then physical exercises. You want to engage both in aerobic exercises and strength training because these support hormone production and overall health. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensive activity per week. Chronic stress is also something else that can disrupt hormone balance. So you want to know how to manage stress. You need to know your stressors, and then you need to practice relaxation techniques. You need to learn them. You need to practice them. So techniques like mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga. Yoga is a physical exercise that incorporates meditation, breathing, and mindfulness into physical activity. And so that's actually very helpful for stress management.
You want to aim at 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Sometimes you're sleeping, but it's not quality.
So you want to look out for quality sleep per night to maintain hormone regulation. You want to reduce your exposure to endocrine disruptors. How do you do that? You want to choose organic foods. You want to choose natural personal care products. You want to look out for your cleaning supplies, your foods and your containers. They are toxin free. And finally, we will talk about herbs that help women to manage their hormones. Top of my list is Vitex. Vitex actually helps women to regulate their menstrual cycles, and it also balances their progesterone levels. Second on my list is maca root. Just like in men, maca root also supports hormonal balance in women also. It enhances their energy, improves mood, improves libido in women as well as in men. And then number 3 is black cohosh. Black cohosh is commonly used to manage menopausal symptoms. So if you're experiencing menopause, you probably should have some black cohosh rather than some hormonal pill. Black cohosh would be helpful to balance your estrogen level during menopause. On my list, number 4 is ashwagandha, which also, like in men, helps to reduce stress in women. So if you have realized that your cortisol level is high, ashwagandha is the herb you need. It supports hormonal balance and it also helps reduce cortisol in your body. And then evening primrose oil. Evening primrose oil is an amazing hormone balancing herb because it contains gamma-linolenic acid, which helps to not only balance hormones, it also helps to reduce PMS symptoms. And then finally on my list is red clover. Red clover contains phytoestrogens that helps to balance estrogen levels, particularly during menopause. That's pretty much all that I have for you today. I hope you were able to learn something. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. All the links to these herbs in my bio. If you live in Nigeria, you can get them from the link in my bio. If you want to reach out to me personally, link also in bio. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Take care. Have an amazing day.